mast kalandar mast mast dam mast kalandar mast dam mast kalandar mast mast dam mast kalandar mast मेरा विरद है दम दम अली अली मेरा विरद है दम दम अली अली सखीलाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त सखीलाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त.
Good evening. 3 years ago, on December 21st, 2001, shortly after the terrorist attacks on America, I left my home in New York and journeyed to Pakistan. My initial reason for going to this part of the world was to witness, document, and in some way be a part of the massive humanitarian aid process that was helping the stream of Afghan refugees that were pouring across the border into Pakistan due to the outbreak of another war in their own country. When I arrived in Peshawar, Pakistan, a city near the Afghan border, I met and was taken in by a Pakistani Roman Catholic priest, Reverend Father John William. Through his kindness and the help of the Christian community at his church, I was able, for the most part, to fulfill my mission as well as witness and have an understanding of the struggles the Pakistani Christian community faced in their own country. Pakistan is an Islamic country of approximately 140 million population, which about 3 to 4% are Christian. Now, 3 years later, I have returned to Pakistan to visit the friends I have made, retrace some of my steps from my first initial visit, and also to document life in Pakistan today, as well as the struggle of the Christian community.
This is the main road coming from Peshawar, goes to Islamabad and then on to Faisalabad.
Getting married.
We are in the school that is located in the Sadiq Nagar in Peshawar, and it is one of the poorest communities living around here, and almost 150 children, more than 150 children are studying and belonging from the Muslims and the Christian community from the poorest class. This is classroom and having no doors, no windows,
Yes.
no electricity here,
Yes.
only the blackboard and the benches.
Yes. What subjects are you learning, working on today?
क्या पढ़ रहे हैं? They are studying social studies.
Social studies.
غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
You are listening to morning prayers in Faisalabad, Pakistan. It's Sunday, January 9th, 2005. The time is approximately 5:30 a.m.
शुक्रगुजारी करते हुए उसकी बात के लिए और हमद करते हुए उसकी यादगार निगाह के लिए उसका शुक्र करो उसके नाम से मुझे
She is not the one who was funded. She needs some money to start it.
Okay.
So we are starting from those who are neediest persons.
Yes.
They have the facilities, but they are not yet funded by us.
I see. So at this time, the material is not hers.
No, no.
Okay, she only acquires or gets money from the labor and then gives it back to the owner of the material to sell.
For this, she gets only 1 rupee for stitching this cloth for the shopkeeper. If she is able to have some funds,
Yes.
which she needs now, and she could start it and sell it with the same thing, with all these things, with 10 rupees.
फिर के लागू सारा फिर मशीन दा भी मसला मतलब नजर मशीन गेड़नी हो नजर एक सराना निकल जाता
Now, at the present time, she gets only 800 rupees
For doing what?
for doing all these things
In how long?
for 1 month.
She can increase her income from 800 rupees to 3,000 or 4,000 a month if she has her own machine and is able to buy her own material.
These are the hand-woven carpets. They are very expensive in the market, and all these products goes to the Western Europe, America, Canada, and Australia. The material and all these looms belongs to the owners for whom they work, and only they spend their labor on it, and the exploitation by the other people of their owners is they can pay them for 1 paper a day for only 350 rupees, but for the same thing he gets for that for more than 3,000 rupees a day. He's the father.
Yes.
Ruxana.
Rosanna.
Ruxana, please, would you like to? She's Ruxana. Oh, please come. Look into her eyes, full of tears. You see, we do not see door, no windows here, no windows.
And how many people live in this room?
कितने लोग रहते हैं? चाचा जी उरे याद दसियो जरा. कितने लोग रहते हो तुसी इत्थे?
4 बच्चे जे
अच्छा. अच्छा. They are living all together 6 or 7 people are living in this home. They have only 1 bed. Yes, 2 beds they have only. Not enough quilts, and we are very sorry. We have no words to explain how to talk about her. And you can see the miserable situations we are facing, and the conditions of the homes.
No
And
electricity,
no electricity, no gas, no nothing.
Peshawar, and we're going for a walk through the neighborhood, and you can come along with us and you can see the street life in Peshawar, Pakistan, near Nisar's home. So come. These are street children that collect garbage along the railroad track, and they pick up the garbage and take it to the market to sell. Paper products, whatever. They're probably either orphaned or very poor families, and they do this to supplement the income for their family. These are all school children getting out of school and going back to their homes that you are seeing.
About rickshaw.
Yes. This is a rickshaw here. It's like 2 or 3 person motorized taxi. Pakistan, they paint their buses and their trucks very colorful. This is part of the culture here. I'm standing here in the Sada Road Bazaar. This is the Sada Bazaar, or the Bara Bazaar, which is the smuggler's bazaar. Anything smuggled and brought into Pakistan from Afghanistan and other countries, neighboring countries, is sold here. This is one of the streets that I originally walked through when I came the first time to Pakistan, and I met many people in this bazaar.
Take me to England.
Tell him I would like to, but I don't have any room in my suitcase. Yes, a beautiful school here.
Yes.
Very, very nice school.
People say it's one of the best schools. I mean, few best schools. It is one of the best schools in Peshawar.
Yeah.
Locally, it's one of the best schools. There are 4 or 5 schools which are really good schools.
Yes.
And mostly those people study here who can afford.
Right.
Fees are high.
How much are the fees per month?
850, rupees 850.
850 rupees.
But still it is lower than the ones in competition with our school. Other best schools, Europe, for example, are having more, 1,000, 1,200 like that.
And this is only for boys?
Only for
Only boys' school. And it's Catholic-run school?
Yes.
And you have, like the others that I've been visiting, they're both Muslim and Christian students here?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Yes.
Muslim are majority.
Majority.
Because the country is the majority.
Yes, yes.
And Muslim Christians are not so many.
Yes.
On the 12th of January 2005, we are gathered at the Peshawar Press Club for the intention to have the interreligious dialogue, and in the presence of over 100 participants, male and female. There were Hindu, Balmiks, Muslims and Christians, coming from political, social and religious backgrounds. The people of this city of Peshawar and the other parts of the country. Now, the purpose of this interreligious dialogue conference was to invite the different people of different religions, especially 3 religions here in this district Peshawar and West Frontier province. There were over 15 speakers who expressed themselves, and each one of them, they agreed that we have to love humanity and serve each other. Each one gave different references from their own holy books, from Gita, from the Holy Quran, from the Holy Bible, stressing this point that we have not to go on war or not to advocate injustices, but shun these hatred, injustices, and love and serve humanity and promote this dialogue, because by throwing bombs or committing suicide bombings or all this ammunition will not solve problems, but the process of dialogue will help each one of us to solve these problems.
3 years ago, on December 24th, 2001, I arrived here in front of the gates of St. Michael's Church. Father John William, who was presiding at the church at the time, took me in and gave me a place to stay, and through him I was able to fulfill my mission that I came the first time. As you can see, the neighbor is the Darwesh Mosque. They border the Catholic Church here. Tell me, as opposed to 3 years ago when I first came, and to now, how have things changed for the Christian community, or not changed?
Well, I cannot say anything has changed. It all depends upon different regimes, different governments.
Right.
It all depends upon the mandate, upon the attitude of the particular political party who is ruling the country.
Yes.
So these situations keep fluctuating up and down.
Right.
Like if they are like Pakistan People's Party, or it is Muslim League, or it is these are the two major political parties who come off and on to rule the country mostly. But they are heavily influenced, can't say influenced, but pressurized.
Yes.
By the religious sentiments and religious beliefs of the minority. When I say minority, means few radical people. They have so much influence on the street power. They have the street power.
I see.
And they use or misuse the religious sentiment of the people to influence the mandate of the particular ruling party. If it is if they want to secularize the constitution, this will be a big block for them.
ma ga de ga